my name's Amanda Fisk, and I'm doing my TAP for the English portion of our translation project. My group chose to do a story about living to tell the horrible tale of Pearl Harbor. It was a veteran who, on the 70th anniversary of the attacks on Pearl Harbor, decided to tell his part of the story. And I can't get the audio to work right now, but I have the story up right next to me, so I'm going to go through my process as I look over it. When I listened to the story, I found it very, very relatable, and the guy, he was actually pretty easy to understand for an older speaker, not too hard, and he had a slight accent, which will be interesting to work with. He has a really cool story, which I think will translate pretty well into ASL. Some of his metaphors will be kind of hard, like, for one part he uses a phrase like, there were bodies littering. Okay, like, if you had a bag of popcorn and it popped and you just, like, threw it everywhere, that was, like, the bodies spilling out of the ships, which is kind of a gory picture, but it'll be really interesting to work with in ASL, and how to translate that will be a process. Kind of scary, but working in a group, I think it'll be okay. There's going to be a bunch of different ideas, and maybe we'll find something that works for us, and I'm hoping. It's a very story that's close to people's hearts, because it's about something that happened to us a long time ago, and it has to do with war, which is a very heavy subject, and I know that some people will take it and, like, it'll be very personal for them, which is something our group is going to have to work with as well. And that might be a little hard because it gets really emotional, and so to keep that tone and where he is, because, I mean, he gets a little choked up, but not through the whole thing, and to try to keep up with him and how he's portraying the story might be a little difficult, but I think it'll be okay after we work with it for a while. I think most of the problem is going to be with, like, the metaphors and trying to relate it from English to ASL, like some of the visual things. Like, we can see them clearly in our head the way he's saying them, but how to get that picture across into ASL will be really interesting, especially this part where he sees this boy, and he says that the guy came up to help him, and he's burned all over his body. He's like, don't touch me, don't touch me. The guy's like, I'm trying to help you, and then he touches him, and the arm falls off, and it's like, what? So, I think that's going to be a little bit hard to get across. Yeah, some of those pictures, like, you can see them clearly, but how to make that in ASL, that'll be the challenge, I think, with this. And, staying straight, because it's a very emotional subject that I know a lot of people relate to, and I feel, a little misty when I think about it. I'm kind of excited to work with it, but it should be a very interesting process, I think. Definitely glad I'm doing this in a group, because I have no idea where to begin, but I'm excited to try, so let's go.